Hey everyone, this is the second part of my first video, which was about the top 10 accessories for the Cybertruck, but it was about the outside part of the Cybertruck. Today we will talk about the interior accessories specifically, and this video will underline basically everything about accessories of my choice. Most of them I'm using every day, a lot of them I really love, and well, there are some that are in why not category, but it's just, I would say, minority of all accessories, so yeah. The first thing that you see here is the rear view camera. If you turn it off, you can see my reflection there, and it's becoming just a regular mirror. But if you turn it on, here you go, you got the picture. And I installed on the top of the truck. I have a video of the installation and it's a pain in the ass, but the accessory is a must-have. I absolutely love it, and I think it's amazing must-have accessory for safety purposes and, well, for observation things around your truck as well. Also, some people ask how it behaves when it's raining outside, snowing, so on and so forth. And I would say it's not getting obstructed. It's always clean and it's always showing you what it needs to show, in opposite to the Tesla camera that is kind of down there in the rear and it gets muddy, it gets dirty.
Yo!
With this camera, it's kind of never gets dirty simply because it sits on top of the truck and it sits in the housing that I 3D printed, and I highly recommend to 3D print some coverage for the camera as well, so it will be protected and will be clean all the time, because this is your rear view mirror and you want it to be as clean as possible. So answering the question, no, it's not getting obstructed, it's not getting wet or anything like that. The only time I saw it obstructed when I came out from home after a snowfall during the night and my whole truck was basically a pile of snow. Then it was obstructed because it was covered in the snow. But for irregular stuff, even when it's, I don't know, like thunderstorm outside, it's clean, it's good, yeah, so I would say you should install it either way, because, well, I know that some people don't bother and they say, okay, we have a camera here, what is the point of having also a camera here? But this is what you learn to check after the years of driving. This is perfect for that. It has a wide angle and I like it, and also I have the rack installed and it's not obstructing the view, so yeah. So this is the only accessory that I would give 10 out of 10, but unfortunately I need to subtract 1 point, so it's 9 out of 10. Simply because of the installation process, and it is a nightmare, and if you get this camera you need to get prepared for that, because it is very tedious. It will take you a few days to realize how you need to fish that wire in the back and plug your camera in the back, because you need basically to disassemble whole your truck. But yeah, besides that, it is a 9 out of 10 accessory because it's a must-have, because it is being used every day, and because I absolutely love it, and this is my honest opinion about it. Another accessory that I highly appreciate is this central console fridge that I use all the time. I have some pistachios there for some reason, but anyway, I have a whole video about this thing. I filmed it recently and it's out on YouTube, so highly recommend to check it out, because this thing is my second favorite accessory of all time besides the rear view mirror, and I think it's such a useful space here inside of the fridge and on top of the fridge, because you can put some stuff on top of the fridge, and if you drive it won't slip or anything like that, and it's reachable within your hand distance. So yeah, that's really good. As a fridge, it is good. I think it's 18 liters or something like that, give it or take. It's a great medium-sized fridge. I love it. It's not a must-have, but it's a very nice designed convenience feature, so good that I would give it 9 out of 10 simply because it's almost perfect. I also improved its design, in my opinion, by 3D printing some stuff. Well, it's not about the design, but about its fit into your truck. So either way, you can check that video somewhere around here, and it's a good video about 3D printing and all that, quite educational, so yeah.
A few moments later.
Boom. And some time has passed and we obviously still need to finish this video, and now we will talk about different compartments, internal spaces and stuff like that, and I have a good list that might be useful for you, well, based on my experience. Let's dive in. Okay, so the first things first, and we will talk about these inserts for the handles. I have one here, one over there, and I have two for the rear passengers as well. So these ones are original inserts. They are from EV base, I think, and they sit pretty snug in here for the rear passengers. For the front passengers, though, I printed my own. It's not my design, but I found it online somewhere, and they are freaking amazing. They are just they are looking like OEM accessories, and they are providing a lot of good useful storage here where you can put your phone or basically anything else. I absolutely love this, highly recommend them either to buy or print. This is definitely a great, useful, functional accessory that I would rate 8 out of 10 because I use it all the time, and while it's very, very simple, it's useful, so 8 out of 10 easily. Another small accessory that I absolutely love is this spring-loaded door insert compartment, and it has a lot of space inside. As you can see, I have there some little things that you usually want to have somewhere around while driving, some napkins and all that. So it has enough of space inside, and it's absolutely easy to install. I have two, one is here, one is on another side, and I absolutely love this. This is must-have. It's another 8 out of 10 accessory in my opinion because you use it all the time. Well, not all the time, but you passively use it all the time. So your items are there and it's off your eyes, but if you need it, you just press the door, it opens, you get those napkins and you sneeze.
Why am I drippings with goo?
You had a violent, prolonged, transformative psychic episode.
Now let's talk about the central console, and you can see I have here a lot of things inside, and it's all about this compartment here, which, well, is made of two parts. So the first part is the top part, the second part is the second part. You can keep your items either here or down there. It's pretty useful. I would say it's much better than the OEM Tesla solution that is made out of soft TP, so this is much better, and you can grab either this thing or another one, but I highly recommend to buy something like that instead of the official thing. To be honest, it's really difficult to rate these compartment accessories simply because you use them all the time and you cannot give it anything lower than 8 simply because you use it all the time and, well, it's useful. So I would say it's 9 out of 10. It's almost ideal. If I didn't need to design and 3D print that handle for this compartment, it would be 10 out of 10 because it's a must-have. You absolutely have to have it in your truck just to utilize better that huge space in your central console. But either way, it's 9 out of 10 easily, I would say. While we are talking about this central console, I would like to mention this carbon fiber cover. It's made of two pieces, this piece and this piece. They are sold separately, but I would recommend to grab two. And well, I was kind of not really positive about the covers for the mirrors, those ones, but this thing is absolutely amazing. This thing is, I love this thing genuinely. I'm not selling anything, I'm just saying my opinion. This is great. It feels great. It protects everything from scratches here, and it looks kind of premium because, well, carbon fiber is not exactly my thing, but I need to admit that it looks really premium. So I would highly recommend to buy this, although it's not cheap, but it has its value. I love it. I would say it's 7 out of 10 in my opinion. So you kind of can buy it, and I would recommend you to buy it. It's not a must-have, but it's a very nice accessory to have in your truck. So it's 7 out of 10, I think. Another compartment that I really like is this storage here, and well, it's not on any kind of adhesive tape. You can easily remove it like so. It just slides on the screen and sits there pretty sturdy. I absolutely love this thing because you can just throw your glasses there, put your toothpicks here or anything basically inside there, and you call it a day. Also, it has a hidden compartment here. If you know, you know. You don't use it every day, but either way, I keep my other set of glasses inside here, so it's pretty spacious, and just put it back in. It's not really comfortable to use this part of that, but if you need to keep something for a season there, well, it's good. So functionally wise, this accessory is easily 10 out of 10 because I literally use it every day. My glasses are there, my toothpicks are there, everything is in there. Well, not everything, but I mean, some important things. But at the same time, I wish it had a better design. So design-wise, I would say it's 6 out of 10, maybe 5 out of 10, because it's a little bit plasticky. The access to the bottom compartment is not as easy if you forgot how to access it, which happens. And I would say overall it's 7 out of 10, but specifically because of the design. I wish there was a better option. I wish there was a more premium looking option. I would still buy it even if it was a little bit more expensive, because it's always in front of your eyes, right? So yeah. Now let's talk about important things, which is charging your phone, but not here, but here. And I like this accessory because it sits away from the screen here to the left side of your steering wheel over there, and it's very easily reachable like so, and it is much faster than these chargers are because these are getting hot and they are not charging your phones as quickly as this one does. So I like this thing. It's also connected to the port down there, so it has enough of energy to charge your phone very quickly. And well, previously I had another charger that was sitting here in the corner of my Cybertruck screen, and it was great too, but I decided to pick this one simply because it sits off the screen, because I don't want to accidentally drop my phone on my Tesla screen and break it accidentally, because shaky conditions, blah blah blah, you can just bam, drop it and break something. So I don't want it. I just put it there, it sits there, I use it a lot, I love it. And yeah, it's another 8 out of 10 accessory, and you may notice that it's a lot of 8 out of 10s, and it's not because I'm being over optimistic, but understand me well, this video is not about random accessories. This video is about accessories that I picked and I'm pretty sure are great, simply because I picked them for myself and I use them for a while. So it's 8 out of 10, not because I want to make it look great, but because it is. So yeah, it's a good thing. Now, the under-seat compartments. There are plenty of different designs for these things. I picked this one because it's soft plastic, and also it's very spacious in comparison with another one that I had before. So yeah, under-seat compartments, easy peasy, you pick yours. I would say it's a pretty useful item, but I would say 6 out of 10 because they are still not ideal, but they are probably the best that I've found so far. And now we are going to the passenger area of the truck, because I have a couple of accessories that I'm sort of not using every day. Well, I'm passively using them because they are full of items and they are full of useful stuff, but I'm not kind of opening and closing them every day. But they are still useful, and I think they are must-have as well. So another storage is this one, and I don't use it for myself, but I bought it for my kids, and it's a lot of space inside of here, and I absolutely love it for this particular purpose. It has a couple of cup holders, as you can see. It fits a bottle of water very easily in each of these, and I would say you can fit there a cup of coffee from Starbucks easily as well. This thing is spring-loaded, you can access it very easily, grab a juice box and call it a day. If you wonder how big it is, well, it's quite big.
That's what she said. Michael, please.
Check this out, I have pretty big hands, and well, it's a lot of stuff in here, so we have a lot of snacks for kids. Yeah, I absolutely like this accessory because it's useful for kids, especially for road trips and stuff. Yeah, it's a good one. I like it because it provides a great value for my kids. They have a lot of snacks in there, it has a lot of storage in there, it has a couple of cup holders, it's not sliding through your Cybertruck if you accelerate hard, because it sits on some kind of mounts that you install on the guide rails inside of your truck. And all in all, it's a great accessory. I like it a lot, especially for the road trips. So yeah, 7 out of 10. And the last accessory is sitting in the plane side, and to see it, we need to lift up the seats in our truck. And I'm talking about this under seat compartment. Let's lift up another seat. And as you can see, it is huge and it has all that bunch of items that I'm using once in a while. I don't use it every day, but it contains all the items that I need. So if you don't have any plans for that space, probably this is a good accessory for you. And if we talk about the storage, about how much out of 10, I would say 7 out of 10 in my particular use case, because it's a great organizer for me. I keep my items organized in that organizer because I need them sometimes. I don't want to forget my items that I need sometimes, so I keep them there and I carry them in my truck. But for you, I don't know, it might be 3 out of 10, 10 out of 10. You tell me. And before we end this video, I would like to mention that if you have any questions about your Cybertruck or accessories, we created a small real-time chat for Cybertruck owners on the PIEMESSENGER platform that we are making for small communities like ours. If you have any urgent questions that need to be answered right away about anything about a Cybertruck or anything related, the link is down below. It's a small personal project we are creating together that is still developing. And I really hope that you will like it. I think we're done. This video is over and I'm done with accessories for a while because I have almost everything that I need in my Cybertruck and I want to focus on different other topics in the future. So some cool videos are coming up for sure. So if you didn't consider subscribing, consider it now because, well, we live only once and this is all about the choice we make and this is a part of it. So why the hell not? If you like this video, consider pressing the like button down below. If you dislike it, you can hate it down below as well.
From here on out, we can no longer be friends.
But remember, if you like this video, it's about appreciating something that you love and then YouTube algorithm will show it to more people. Otherwise, it will put it 6 feet underground and I would prefer to be 6 feet overground. I don't know why, but it sounds better. So either way, thank you for your time and see you later.